Nurse Dawn from Cloverleaf Middle School. Like everything else this year, the clinic has also changed its guidelines and policies on what we are doing. This year, we have divided the clinic into several parts to minimize exposure to our sick children. The clinic will always be sanitized between students, and at night we'll have a deep cleaning each night. To start, I want to talk about the differences this year that you may have noticed different from last year. Parents bringing in medication will meet in the office vestibule, so you will not be coming into the actual office to drop off medication. You will be in the vestibule, and I will meet you there to talk about the paperwork and to get the medication from you. If your child takes daily medication, they will no longer come into the clinic to get that medication. When they come down, we're going to utilize the window next to the cafeteria for daily medication. So that way, this reduces the amount of time that your child is exposed to anybody that is sick in the clinic. If your child feels ill, we will have a triage system that's going to be outside of the main office. Students are not going to be coming into the clinic unless they've been triaged by me first before they can come in. The clinic, since it's now divided into areas, we can only allow at the most 3 students in here. So we do want to make sure that the ones that are in here are the ones that we need to isolate first before we go and take someone who might be just injured where I can treat them outside the office rather than coming into the clinic. Per the Ohio Department of Health guidelines, parents will need to pick up their child within the hour unless this is discussed with me ahead of time. So we do make provisions, especially if you're coming a long way from work to pick up your child. I would suggest that maybe you have a backup person that can available to pick up your child. When picking up your child, you will stay in the office vestibule to sign them out. We are not going to have you come into the office to physically sign the child out. If you're not feeling well yourself, please let me know at that time. We can make arrangements for us to walk your child out to the car and we will sign them out. So please let me know when I do call you. I do follow the guidelines from the Ohio Department of Health regarding ill students and COVID symptoms at school and when the student can return to school. These guidelines can be found on our Cloverleaf website under the Parents tab, and you just scroll down to the nurse section and everything is there that you need. If not, please feel free to call me at any time. As an RN, I do not diagnose medical issues. If your child is experiencing any COVID-19 symptoms, they will be required to be picked up unless there's a medical reason indicated by a medical note, such as asthma or allergies. In order for your child to return, if they have 2 or more of the COVID symptoms, we will either need a medical note from the doctor or you will be required to quarantine your child for 10 days. They will not be able to come back. If there's any questions, I know this was very short and brief, feel free to call me at 330-302-0203 is my direct line. Thank you.